Stéphane, let's deal with the very basic reasons as to why this state of emergency was thought necessary, why it was first imposed.
Well, as we all know, the events happened. The attacks happened late on Friday, and within a few hours, President Hollande was on television saying, "I have chosen to go for the state of emergency." And there are two possibilities within the Constitution, which he ruled out. He had to rule out. One was literally handing over to the military, and the other one was a situation in which the institutions of the Republic didn't work anymore. Well, they did, and he needed a specific measure. So he turned to l'état d'urgence, the state of emergency, and it's a law that doesn't find a source in the Constitution, and that's already a concern for anyone from a legal background. This law stems back to the independence war of Algeria, when the General de Gaulle had these special restrictions and had them voted by Parliament. It was only used 6 times since the Second World War, and it provides extensive power to the police, to the préfet, who are the representatives of the states in the different regions and the different localities, and of course the interior minister.
So in terms of what we've had today, the National Assembly, which is the lower house of the French Congress or the French Parliament, has voted in favour of extending the state of emergency to a period of 3 months. What does this vote actually change?
Well, it actually changes several things. One is the state of emergency is supposed to last only 12 days. We're talking 3 months. It's considerable. They have extended to the entirety of the French territory. So we're not just talking the areas which are of concern, we're talking France, we're talking every overseas territory. We're talking also in reducing the standards by which the police forces the standard to which they're held. For instance, if you want to carry out search and seizure, previously, under the previous lower standard of the state of emergency, which was decided by François Hollande, you needed to know that the individual was going to, violate public order and create basically a mess.
So there needed to be just cause. That's now taken away.
Well, now you need to have serious reasons to think that the person is going to. So you're really before.
So it becomes a grey area.
Absolutely.
Very much so. Now, obviously, some people will say that we're facing an unprecedented threat. And clearly, the deaths of 129 people just out and about on a Friday night, it does merit some kind of special measures to get across that situation, to keep control, to make sure nothing else happens. However, I can see why people are getting concerned. Do you agree with that?
No, I agree totally. We should refer to the example of the riots. You may remember 10 years ago, we had tremendous riots in Paris. That was the last time this measure was used. They also extended it for 3 months, but they decided to cut it off when the riots ended. The issue here is, will they, accept that this has to end at some point in the near future, or are we just accepting this as the new normal?
I mean, the thing is, on paper, the bombers are dead, the terror cell's been broken up. One could say it's over, but one doesn't know. That's, I suppose, the issue. Stéphane, I have to stop you. I'm very sorry.
No problem.
Thank you very much indeed. Stéphane de Navacelle, lawyer in New York, here in Paris as well, with analysis of what this new state of emergency means.